Spiritual wars, they don't end because of time. Time doesn't stop them. Someone must put a stop to them. So the fact that there's a trend, a pattern that has been in your family or your lineage or in the place you came from for long, don't think that because time has passed, it will go. Demons are not like that. They operate in a realm that is immortal, that is timeless, that is unlimited. So in their realm, there's nothing like time. They're only watching you through time to ensure that they effect their purposes in time. So in your family, if the challenge has been that people have lack of interest for the things of God, they will keep on perpetuating it until somebody rises someday and put a stop to it. Through priesthood, they insist that the purpose of God, they achieve that family. That's the only time that will be stopped. Don't think that it will go away. Maybe your father fought and died, and you think that now me, I'm not my father. The battle is still there. Your children will rise up to fight tomorrow. I can assure you. There's a sad story, however, of a friend who was an associate professor from my state. This man, the mother died, and he went home to go and bury the mother. He said he wants to present to the leaders and the traditional council of the elders. He wants to give them cow and wants to give them this to show that the mother lived well. She wants to celebrate the death of the mother. And they warned him They told him that your mother was not a titled person. You can't give a cow in our culture for somebody that is not a titled person to the elders. You are implicating yourself. You want to show that you are somebody. You have raised shoulder. They warned him. He said, I beg, I don't believe in that kind of thing. He said, forget that thing. I'm a learned man, a professor of mathematics. I don't believe in all those things. I don't even know. He went and brought kill cow, and gave the cow to eat. After he finished killing the cow, he didn't reach town. He was already struck. By the time they called me, he was unjust. They called me and said, this man is dying. I said, that is not a hospital matter. They took it. I said, that man will die, I can assure you. It's not, except they carry him to where there will be deliverance, he will die. Leave hospital and rush him to where they will deliver him. Before they will know the man died and is buried. See, professor cannot save you. PhD cannot save you in spiritual battle. The master's degree in criminology cannot save you from demonic fights. We war, but the war is not against flesh and blood. He is buried. That is unfortunate that he was buried because he didn't know his sin. If you have not grown and you think that you don't know these things, you don't confront some fights. I've advised you very well. I've advised them. You know that Jesus was born. You know who Jesus? Jesus is the Son of the living God. He was born through a virgin by a prophetic declaration and the brooding of the Spirit of God that came upon Mary when Mary conceived out of no man's contribution. When Jesus was born, what happened? Herod gave a decree that every child of 2 years below should be killed. The angel of the Lord came to Joseph in the night and told Joseph, say, leave tonight with your wife and go to Egypt, for they are seeking to destroy the life of this young man. I was wondering, God, where are your angels? Can't you send them so they will protect this child? Why would they be carrying the Messiah and running the dead of the night like thieves? Joseph was wise. He was not like some of us. He would have stayed there and said, I have faith. He's the Son of God. I'm telling you, he and the wife stayed. They would have killed Jesus. And you know, if they killed Jesus, what would have happened? God would have had to look for another virgin because Mary was no longer a virgin. So already giving birth. So they had to start a search of looking for a virgin in the line of David again that will conceive and start another 9 months before they will give birth to another Messiah. When Herod was dead, what happened? They sent word and said, Herod is dead. The angel came again and said, now you can return back. And the Bible says, he arrived in Bethlehem and realized that the son of Herod, Antipas, was now the one in charge. So having been warned in another dream, he left that place and went and stayed in Nazareth or what? Galilee, that he might be fulfilled that which was written, was spoken. What's the Galilee of the Gentiles? The people that sat in darkness have seen a great light. Why did he leave? The young man that was on throne was a descendant of the father, and like father, like son. Why was Jesus not protected? He had not yet grown in spiritual stature to confront such that was why they say it is time to run. There is time to fight. When Jesus had grown to a level, one day he was preaching, and the Pharisees with their busybodies came and told Jesus that Herod is trying to kill you. Jesus said, go and tell that fox that I will preach here today, I will preach here tomorrow, and nevertheless I must accomplish my mission before I leave town. But then he had grown. So who is Herod to confront Jesus? He said, nobody takes my life away from me. I lay it down, I pick it up any day I want. When you grow, you confront every challenge, but it's process.